Good afternoon, everyone. It's a game on a Saturday, Corey.
Saturday night, Saturday hoops. First game we did on a Saturday, right?
Saturday, yeah. Yeah, we're here at A&M Commerce for the 4A regional final between the top two teams in 4A. You've got number 1 Faith Family versus number 2 Dallas Carter. Hello, everyone. I'm Bret CM. Alongside me tonight for the broadcast, Corey Marshall. Got Keith Whitman to my left over here. We're operating our cameras and our scoreboard. We got the whole setup. We're ready to go. Let's talk some hoops, Corey.
Man, let's talk some hoops. Great hoops yesterday, even better hoops today. This is the matchup you were talking about all year. This matchup everybody's been waiting for as well. Two perennial powers. Obviously, Faith Family and, of course, Dallas Carter. It's a city ball, as they like to call it, here as well. And two teams that know each other. The only way to get to a state championship is basically these two are the favorites. Mm-hmm. So it's maybe a state champion out of these two teams.
Number 3 Silsbee was knocked off by Booker T. Washington earlier today, 78-70. Yeah. So number 3 is gone. Yeah. So you'll have either 1 or 2 will be gone. So, you're right. This could be the de facto state championship game right here in Commerce. If you're not here, we hope you're tuning in and listening.
And look at us. We're covering the game.
Yeah. We've got you. Well, we got you covered. The game is, if you're listening to this on YouTube, we have a live web stream on NETsn Live or NFHS, either one, whichever one you're subscribed to. And also, you can stay here and listen to us. Anyone that is watching, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That helps us out. If you like what we're doing and this coverage we're giving you, go like some of our content. We've got lots of basketball hoops we've covered this season. We've got more baseball coming up that Keith here will be covering. Kyle and his crew will be covering. So we got lots of sports here on NETsn. So that'll really help us out. If you'd like to know what's going on with NETsn, follow us on Twitter, NETsn_live. So Corey, enough of that. Let's talk these two teams. Who do you want to start with?
It doesn't matter. The ball's going to go either way. Dallas Carter last night wasn't the game of the night. They basically took care of Aubrey.
And minus the first quarter, it was
just completely Dallas Carter in that basketball game. Obviously, one of the guys watching for his Chance Pryor, probably one of the best two-way guards we've seen this year. 6'7", 6'8", long arms. I mean, at one point, it was just a stretch where he dominated the game for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And with a block.
We'll see if who gets the assignment on topping today. It may be Perier.
Yeah, Perier. Well, I haven't got to him yet. I wanted to save topping for that. But I'm just saying, Chance Perier is one of those basketball players where he's just a junior. And you're salivating over him already because he's a legitimate wing player. And like I said, 30 seconds in the game, he put his stamp on it, and from that point on, they never looked back. But the other two guys you got to watch out for is number 23, Devin Lewis, number 25, Cole Williams. Both of those guys play very well. They dominate the game from the wing and the point guard position.
And quietly, Kyle Givens.
Yeah, Kyle Givens, he didn't play well late in the game.
He does a good job pushing the tempo.
He does a good job pushing the tempo. And then flip it over, you want to talk about Faith Family. I mean, they played a very close game with Sulphur Springs, and Sulphur Springs was clearly the third best team here. Could have had an upset. We talked about the clock situation. It was 50 to 47, and then they pretty much played an away game because they only had 1/4 of the section here yesterday. So they weathered the storm by Sulphur Springs. Sulphur Springs got a very good basketball team, and to commend to them yesterday, Coach Shaver. But Faith Family kind of held the basketball for the last 3.5 minutes, and so there's no shot clock in basketball. I'm gonna reiterate again. There's no shot clock in high school basketball, and that's just me. I'm gonna be petty, but no, there's no shot clock here in Class 4A and high school basketball. That could have been a difference in the game late, but nonetheless, Toppin is one of the best inside-outside bigs we've seen in a while. He dominated the game. He imposed his will. There was really nothing much they could have done.
He made it look really easy.
He made it look too easy, the post touches that he got were things of textbook.
Yeah.
He got right inside the cylinder.
Well, it wasn't like that he didn't have a good defender on him.
Right.
Wisenhunt played great. Just Toppin was just that good. So looks like they're about ready to get the starting lineups and everything going. Corey, we'll take it down to the court. We'll be back for the tip-off right here on NETsn. You're watching East Texas High School basketball on NETsn Live. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NETsn Live. Also follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/NETsn Live. And if you'd like your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Fieldhouse on campus of Texas A&M University Conference. University of Texas Class 4A Region 2 Boys Basketball Regional Conference between the champions of District 13, the Cowboys of Carter High School. And the champions of District 12, the Eagles of Faith Family Academy. Various times.
Corey.
It's the game, the state, the Dallas area, everywhere. Been waiting on, and we're here live on NETsn. How you feeling?
The disrespect bowl, or not the disrespect bowl? I got to figure out a name for this. We'll figure it out. But no, I mean, hey, I don't know if Dallas Carter has a student section now. That's a small student section behind us. And you got a family student section. They're sitting a little too far up. So,
hey, I think the crowd's a little more even today. Maybe a little bit in favor of Dallas Carter. But it should be a great atmosphere. A lot of fans here. Not packed out, but full enough. It's going to be loud.
It's city ball, baby. I don't know. I'm not going to pick anybody to win just yet.
Kyle's on. He said it's loud. Yeah, it's loud, Kyle. We've got the microphone almost turned all the way down. Shout out to our man Kyle Owens.
Yeah. K-Moo Kyle.
Kyle, you're missing out. The atmosphere is insane right here. We're ready to go, and Faith Family wins the opening tip-off. And they'll start out going left to right for those of you listening on YouTube.
Yeah, let's see how Jazz Anderson handles the pressure today.
They go inside Toppin. He's swarmed. Toppin with 3 guys on him. And ball fought for and stay with.
And they go with the quick double team on Toppin. And I'm anxious to see how he happens, how he works with that double team today. I don't think they'll do it every possession, but they may do it every other possession. So let's see how they work it.
They got bodies to throw at him, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Dorian, spin. Nice move. Move.
He's got to have a big game today.
Yeah, Dorian he's a big force. He's got to be a big force today. As Faith Family starts out with a 2-0 lead here. Yep, off the mark. Dorian rebounds. He handles the Toppin. Going up for a jam, and it's nice defense by Perrier.
Yeah, that's good defense by Perrier. He missed a shot, hustled down, got his hand on the loose ball, got his hand on the ball at least. So they didn't at least score that basket.
So here we go. Faith Family under their own basket. Got Dorian at the top of the key. They're trying to get down inside the Toppin. Double team comes. He's got 3 or 4 guys around him. Oh, Perrier intercepts.
Showtime.
Two-hand plus. Chance Perrier early.
It's showtime.
And it's a tie game. Dorian trying to look for Toppin, but doing a good job on him so far. Baseline floater, nice. Nice floater by Peyton Goosters. Probably looking at run already.
Good flash.
Nice flash from Cole Williams. Back to Thomas, rejected, and a foul called. Not sure on that one, Cole. I thought he might have got on the ball.
I thought that was a block.
So a foul charge to number 2.
But I like the two-way play.
Dorian Onouchua. We're going to call him Dorian today.
Yeah. Don't attempt the last name unless you can get it perfect.
I just tried it the first time so people know who we're talking about.
Right.
And then we'll go with Dorian the rest of the way. So first free throw from Thomas is good. The 6'8 junior post. Nice thing about that, he can match up with Dorian. He's not quite as tall, but he knows how to play defense on him. They matched up last year in this game.
Yeah.
So. And Henderson travels. And Carter will get the ball back with 6:11 to go. Down 4-3. Every possession matters in this one today.
Yeah, it's a possession game. You know, like I said, Carter wants to get out and run. They want to use their bench to their advantage.
5 seconds call on Carter, and Faith Family will take back possession.
These are both nationally ranked teams at that. So this is a good game, big game.
trying to get down inside the top, and he's posting up. They get it to him. Triple team. Got baseline. They got to Henderson. Henderson drives. Toppin's there. They missed him. Back to Toppin. He throws it down for the flush.
Good pass.
Big to big pass.
What a play in the gaps.
As Dorian gets it over to his buddy Toppin. And Faith Family goes up 6-3.
It's a matchup that we're waiting to see right here.
Yeah, Perrier and Toppin. That's a top matchup. 3 up and nothing but the bottom. Devin Lewis ties the game up.
There we go. It's my guy Devin Lewis with the shot right on cue.
6-6, back and forth. Nothing less than we expected, Corey. Henderson, Dorian, 3 up, short, and Thomas tracks down the rebound. With the push with Cole Williams.
Now Faith Family's got to get back.
Cole Williams pulls up for 3, off the mark, and his boy Thomas pulls down the rebound. Lewis against another one, back-to-back 3 for Devin Lewis.
That's the best time to shoot a three-pointer right after the offensive rebound. Kick it out. Everybody's down on the basket. It's a great shot.
So 9-6 now as Carter leads. They're trying to get Toppin the ball, and they got it to him. Toppin, double, triple team, swarm by Carter.
Yeah.
So substitution here for Faith Family. Checking in for them is number 10, Isaac Williams, a 6'2 junior. He replaces Kingston Willis, number 12.
I'm anxious to see if they eventually start topping high and get him low going to the basket instead of making him so low at the time. I'm interested to see if they change how they get to the basketball.
So here we go. Faith Family. Looking up, they got to try to go to Dorian, and then kind of the short corner, kind of loses his balance, and steps on the line. So Carter basketball. They're letting them play right now.
Yeah, listen, there's not going to be many whistles here tonight.
Well, that's why I was surprised in that block earlier. Like, I thought that was a good block.
That was a play on. It was definitely a block.
So that was the only foul called so far. So just halfway through this first quarter, Carter up 9-6. And there's going to be an offensive foul, a moving screen.
A lot of elbows down there.
Foul charge to number 25, Cole Williams, his first. And it's going to bring a quick substitution. One thing I talked to Coach Love before the game, Corey. This is the first time all year, really, that they've been 100% healthy. And what that's done for them is given them some depth, because he's had guys that have had to play minutes that weren't probably going to play as many minutes. So his bench, he's got guys he can trust when he puts them off the bench.
And that makes sense.
And at this time of year, you've got to have that. Toppin swarmed again. And ball out of bounds is unable to control it. Was Devin Lewis.
And see, at that time, they started him high. They still started him high as well and tried to get him the basketball.
So far, Toppin's only score was that nice dunk. Pass inside, intercepted by Perrier. He looks to run. Lewis, is he heating up? Ooh. And rebound pulled down by Bell. Reese Bell, newly inserted into the lineup. Cummins makes a difference there as he picks up a nice rebound. Perrier, 3. Bang! Chance Perrier looks over at the crowd. He's pumped. He's ready. And they go down to Dorian, and offensive foul drawn by Perrier, Corey. The swing scale of flops, Corey, is in full effect on that one. That was a great job by Perrier.
Like I said before, last night he had about 30-second stretch. Now it's about a 15-second stretch. Makes a shot. It comes down, gets a charge. So.
Yes. It's like a substitution, as that's going to force Dorian to sit with 2 fouls, and they'll bring Willis back in. But
they're going smaller.
And that was pretty much an A+. The reason I give an A+ on that, he got the 3, then he got back on defense and immediately drew the charge.
Yeah.
He didn't jog back, and he celebrated a little bit, but he still got back and played defense. It was an excellent job by Chance Perrier. Another one? Is it? No. He thought he was going to shoot for a second. Got Toppin on him.
Coming back to period.
Givens. Bell looks to drive. And offensive foul.
It's another flop
on Reese Bell. Hey, Swedish School of Flops is happy today, Corey.
We got all kind of enrollment is the highest it can get at the moment.
It is. We've got lots of guys trying to get in. It's tough to get in. It might be. They would have to kick some people out today.
Invitation only?
Yeah. So with 2:30 left, Faith Family has the ball, and that's going to be a reach. Yeah, you can do only so much. He used the wrong arm to reach, Corey. He reached across with the left arm, and that's going to get a foul pretty much every time.
Well, if you touch, you got to touch away.
Yeah. So that foul charge to Devin Lewis is first.
I'm looking for Faith Family to find a mismatch or find the advantage somewhere.
Floater, short. Oh, hard contact, no call. And Carter looking to increase their lead. Givens in the corner. Looks like they're trying to get to Thomas. Can't seem to find him. A nice floater in the lane by Givens. And that's a 11-0 run over the last 340 for Carter. And nice job by Henderson. Nice retaliatory floater himself.
And that's another thing about Henderson's game. He's very patient. He's a very heady point guard. Knows exactly when to take shots when he can. That floater game is definitely in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, he could probably attack more. He does it when he needs to. Good defense by Henderson.
That might get him in a hand check eventually.
So Bell gets it over to Givens. Great defense being played there by Willis. Rebound pulled down by Carter. Another one pulled down by Carter. Ball's loose. That's Perry fighting for it. And he fades away. No good. Thomas, no good. Thomas. And pulled down by Faith Family's Boosters. Henderson looks to run. All the way in. A lot of contact. And
that's a big possession.
Didn't see what they called. Like they called the foul on 41 of Carter. That's Jahalen Perry, his first. That's going to send Isaac Williams, the 6'2 junior guard, at the free throw line, and he'll miss the first one.
Williams hasn't played much. He didn't play much last night. You got to come in a basketball game. You want to make the free throws down the court. But anxious to see what they did. They immediately amped up the defense by Faith Family. They didn't call any timeouts. They just kind of let you know the team's been in this situation before.
Air ball on that one, so Carter will get it back. Yeah. Kind of been through a slow stretch here. Carter has not made a field goal of its last 4 shots, so we'll see what they do here with just under 40 seconds. See if they go for one shot. Ooh, a nice pick there by Thomas.
And Thomas is setting picks like crazy. He set a hellacious pick that last night.
Ooh, that was nasty. That's probably the worst one I've ever seen in person covering a game. So isolation up top for Cole Williams. He drives, rejected, and a foul. Ooh, I think he got him with a body.
That was a foul, definitely a foul.
So foul's going to be charged to number 5 of Faith Family, Peyton Goosters. His first.
The luxury of having length. Anybody that replaces somebody for Dallas Carter, they may be an inch shorter or an inch taller. But the length of Dallas Carter is the issue. The smaller guards for Faith Family, they're not able to get the separation that they want. And that's fine. That's just the style they play. But the guards are coming in for Carter, and they're all lengthy. And that's causing problems right now for Faith Family.
So free throw good there for Williams. And 20 seconds to go here in the first. Faith Family down 8. Looking for some points here on this possession. They've got to get Toppin going. Willis, big 3, bang!
Big shot, they needed that shot.
Kingston Willis with a huge shot. And that's going to do it here for the first quarter of play. After one, Dallas Carter leads Faith Family 16-11 right here on NETsn. Back here in Commerce on the campus of A&M Commerce for a huge 4A region final between number 1 Faith Family and Dallas Carter, and Carter immediately goes to Thomas inside for 2.
Thomas didn't have a big game last night, but he's had to come out and play tonight. It's a good job. Good way to come out of the break and then come right into it on the inside and get him a good shot.
Kick out. See if Faith Family gets something. They did a nice job of trapping. Three-pointer corner off the mark. And rebound by Givens. He just took it away from Lewis. Yeah. Givens. Perrier. Nice move by Thomas. He comes out with 2 quick buckets here in the second quarter. Without Dorian in the game, they don't have as much size as Faith Family does, and so it makes a big difference for them. You got to wonder, if you're Coach Thomas, how long do you leave Dorian on the bench?
Well, they got to find a way. That's the thing about it. Your team's been battle tested. You got to find a way. It's another nationally ranked team here as well.
Yep.
So
Toppin, he's getting frustrated, Corey.
Yeah.
He's used to being able to get the ball as he wants to, but he hadn't been able to in this game. Jazz Henderson, nice move. Nice pass from Goosters to Henderson. And Faith Family needed that bucket badly.
The other thing about it as well, you got to start making shots. It stretches the defense out.
So they can't suck in on
so they can't jump the pressure. Carter's getting all the dribble penetration.
And it's going to go out of bounds off Thomas. And the referees are going to talk about it, see if they keep the call. And it's going to stay here with Carter. They changed the call. It's good to see, though, get the refs together. You know, they get to talk it out, make sure they get the call right in these kind of games. So good job by the officials there. Perrier. Got Thomas. Williams, and he's got Henderson in a tough spot there.
Yeah, like I said, just the advantage. Those guards are bigger than them. All of their guards are sitting at 6'2". Most of them are. You got Henderson, you got Evan Lewis is 6'3", and you got Cole Williams is 6'5".
Yeah, and you got Henderson at 5'10".
Yeah, even Kyle Givens is 6'2". So even when their guards are sitting at 6'2" and above, their guards are bigger than the Eagles guards.
So first free throw good from Cole Williams. As you mentioned, the 6'5" junior guard. And 2 for 2 at the line. So Faith Family looking to get something going here. They're down 9. Probably a spot in too many games this year they haven't been behind him. Ooh, nice move by Henderson. Floater off. And Givens pulls it down.
That drag screen there, I don't know exactly what he's trying to find. He hasn't been trying to find anything. We haven't been open in that drag screen. This is good defense right now by Dallas Carter.
Yeah, nice job.
Eventually, they're going to get a pick on that pass. Eventually.
Oh, Williams out of control. And try to do a little too much there.
Eventually, Faith Family's going to get a pick on the pass. They're right there in that passing lane. Just a tap away from getting where they need to be.
So 5 minutes to go here in the first half. And Faith Family needs some buckets here. They have their 6'10 junior forward on the bench, Dorian, with 2 fouls. Nice move by Toppin. That's the best move of the night for Toppin.
That was the first time he had a clean move tonight.
Yeah. The only other one was a dunk. It was wide open for that one. Ooh, rejected by Toppin. Up against the glass, and it's going to go out of bounds. Big defensive play. So back-to-back plays there by Toppin. And see if Faith Family can cut the lead again.
The screen.
Nice drive, kick out, Willis, 3. Bang, big shot for Willis.
2 good possessions right there.
So the lead is now 4.
Down by 4. It seems like they're down by a lot more, but like I said, Coach Thomas at Faith Family, he doesn't get up, he doesn't get down, he stays mellow, and he keeps grinding the gears. Good defense. That was good defense. I don't care if it was a foul or not. That was great defense.
Yeah, that's going to be foul number 2 on Chas Henderson.
He didn't allow him to make a cut, and he basically beat him to a point, and he just tried to trip over his own feet. If you're a coach, you're mad it's a foul, but you're happy about the defense.
Yeah. We'll watch that as that is 2 on Henderson, so he's got to be careful. He's going to have to probably play a little bit less physical defense.
Yeah, Faith Family's guards are going to have to win this game for him. Their guards are going to have to make big shots, and they're going to have to play the game as well, because Carter's guards are bigger and more physical than they are at this point. It's a finesse game for them at this point.
So Perrier
he's
trying to make a move. Shot from Perrier. It's pure as a mid-range jumper falls to Chance Perrier.
I say he's the best player on the court any given time. It really is.
7 for Perrier. Trying to get inside of Toppin, and good catch from Toppin. Nice finish.
That's a very good finish. Anywhere close to the cylinder, that's money for him. But you got to find Perrier. You got to find him.
Ooh, what's the back there? Close there.
Yeah, he's going to get another bucket in a minute.
Perrier. He's looking to penetrate. Drives, gets it over to Cole Williams, up and under. No good. Toppin pulls down the rebound. Henderson looks to push. Ooh, oh, nice job there by Williams. Henderson. Nice drive from Goosters. Yeah. That's a good call by the official here on our side.
Yeah, it was on there.
Foul charge to number 41 of Carter, Jalen Perry, his second. And Cole Williams will take his seat, replaced by Reese Bell. It's like Thomas is going to return too. He'll replace Perry. So 2:26 left, 4-point game. It's been back and forth. Carter had the lead a little bit, about 9 earlier, but
it's a big possession.
Faith Family going to chip away. Williams, nice jumper from Williams, looking for a foul, but a great jumper nonetheless for Williams.
So here's what's happening. Faith Family's grinded. They weather Carter storm. Let's see what Carter can do.
Perrier, 3, off right, Toppin with the rebound, and Henderson looks to run. Oh, a little bit hard for Williams, and it's going to go back to Carter. I like the idea. Faith Family can push when they have it to get an easier look.
Yeah, Carter, I like the pass by Williams. I just, they needed that one.
Yeah.
That's a momentum killer right there.
So 24-22, Carter up 2 with possession here. 3 up, off the mark for Lewis.
Good tap out, good rebound.
And pulled down by Goosters. And Faith Family has a chance to tie or take the lead here with 1:25 left in the first half. Where are you going here, Corey? Toppin?
I'd go Williams. To be honest with you, I'd try to get him going. I like what my guards are doing at this point. There we go.
They're going inside of Toppin. Toppin short. He was well defended there.
I like what they did. They switched it up a little bit, different look. Got Williams a basketball, and I said, go to Williams, but I want the offense ran through Williams is what I'm saying.
So here we go. Under a minute to go. Givens calling out the play. Down inside. Oh, rejected by Toppin. Like he spiked a volleyball there, Corey.
SWAT team.
Woo! Holy moly. Sign him up for club volleyball. That was a spike. Whew. So just over 30 seconds. Givens looks to run it, and he dumped in, no call. Oh, and he finishes, and the foul. Thought a travel or something happened there.
He got it. That's a good play.
So he stayed with it. Givens makes the bucket.
Got him with the backspin on the ball.
And Toppin picks up the foul, his first. That's the 16th foul of the half for Faith Family. Givens, good. So with 29.7 to go here in the first half, Carter with a big and one play there to take a 5-point lead. And we'll see what Coach Thomas draws up here for the Eagles. Drive, Williams, off, Toppin, pulls down the rebound, easy put back for 2. Nice board by Toppin. Now we got 10 seconds. Givens probably needs to go a little faster here. We got crosses half court at 5. Here we go. Givens, shot at the horn, long, and Goosters pulls down the rebound, and that's going to do it for the first half. Dallas Carter 27, Faith Family 24. Corey, first half thoughts?
Honestly, right now, Carter came out full force, but Faith Family slow. Once they got into the rhythm, they slowed it down. Like I said, their guards have got to play up to 11. Their guards have made good shots, and that's kind of opened up. This way they're scoring the paint, but it's just a grind. They're grinding the game out at this point, and that's okay. If you got to win like that, you got to win like that. Sometimes I'd rather win ugly than lose pretty.
Yeah.
So, but Carter's going to do
what's it? A win's a win's a win, right?
A win's a win. But Carter's going to do what they're going to do. They're going to apply pressure throughout the game. Like I said, Perrier is at times he's the best player on the court. I wouldn't be surprised if the game gets close or closer. They don't give him the ball more.
Yeah. So let's go over to some stats here for the first half. For Oak Cliff Faith Family, they had 24 points in the first half. Led the way was Jaden Toppin with 8 points. Kingston Willis was 2 for 2 from three-point line, so he had 6 points. Jazz Henderson, 4 points. Dorian with 2 points. And Isaac Williams with 2 points, and Peyton Goosters with 2 points. So the 6 guys that played for Faith Family all had points. Now, I will say before I go to Carter, Corey, something big. They're only down 3, and Dorian sat a lot of time there in that first half.
Well, they went smaller,
and they did. But I'm saying that's big because they didn't have to put him back in, but they stayed in the game.
Yeah, it made them change their sets on offense, and it put Carter in a predicament too. Where they're gonna play bigger, because Carter's gonna play however they're gonna play. But like I said, Faith Family had to make a change, and obviously it was working, so they left him out.
So Carter played 10 guys in the first half versus the 6. Let's see who led the way. look at there. Chance Perrier, 7 points, leads the way, but a pretty balanced attack. Devin Lewis had 6. He was 2 for 4 from 3. Then you had Daniel Thomas with 5 points, Kyle Givens with 5 points, and Cole Williams with 4. So your starters all were the scorers there. Nobody off the bench scored any points. So really, it's the starters on both teams, minus the 6th man for Faith Family that contributed. Now Carter played more guys, but they're still relying on those top 5. Really.
Absolutely. And look at the score. Look at the advanced stats on team comparison. Carter's down by 2 rebounds, 13-11. So the rebound disparity is really close. So right now you're trying to pick a winner by the rebound. Then we both rebounded the ball very well. Points in the paint, they both have 10 points in the paint. So, and of course you got bench points, 2 bench points. And your second chance points, this is Carter. Because they have 13 rebounds, they also have 11 second chance points. It makes a big difference with how that game goes.
Well, that's pretty much it for the first half, Corey. We're going to take a quick break here, and I say this, don't go anywhere. Why would you?
Why would you go anywhere?
This is a great game here today. Hopefully everyone's enjoying it. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. That'll really help us out. YouTube.com/NETsn live. Also follow us on Twitter, NETsn_live. If you want to know where we're going to be, our YouTube channel has all our content. Go subscribe and like some of our videos. We have our audio-only feed going on there for free today for anyone who doesn't want to pay for the NFHS and Texan Live subscriptions. But hopefully everyone's enjoying the webcast today. Shout out to our man again, Keith Whitman, next to me. He's been running those cameras, got them going back and forth. So
Keith Whitman on the ones and twos.
So anyway, we'll take a break here real quick, and we'll be back for the second half as Carter leads Faith Family 27-24. We'll be right back on NETsn. We're back here on NETsn as Carter leads at the half, 27-24. Corey, this should be a good one. Finishing up here.
It's gonna be a great finish.
It's the end of our coverage season for regular games, and
got an All-Star game coming up.
we do have an All-Star game coming up. That's April 1st. No April Fool's joke there at TJC. We'll have two really good teams from the girls' side and the boys' side, in a dunk contest and a shooting contest. Man, who can provide that? It's the Orthopedic All-Star game working with NETsn.
Yeah.
So that should be a good one here. But before we get ahead of the cart ahead of the horse, we got a good one here to finish up.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see how both coaches come out and make what adjustments they make. Of course, it's a game amongst players, but it's always a chess match amongst coaches.
Well, it will be a different half because Dorian is back on the floor, so we'll see if that makes a difference here.
But I wouldn't change what I do.
Kick out. Willis, 3. Off the glass! The bank's open.
The bank's open
and Faith Family, Oak Cliff, they got their banks open.
Oak Cliff Savings and Loan is still open.
And that's a big shot because that ties the game. 27 apiece here early.
Like I said, their guards are going to have to make plays. And boom, there we go.
Williams short, top end rebound. Here we go. Henderson. Willis open again. Oh, long. And Dorian fighting for the rebound, puts it up, but a lot of contact, no call.
Yeah, he got mobbed down there.
Cole Williams pushing it up. Perrier for 3. Off the mark. And Dorian picks it up. I think that's what's going to be the difference with Dorian out there. The top and double teams have to be careful and leave into him. Also the rebounding, too. He doesn't have to jump. He just reaches up and grabs it.
Yeah.
Toppin. Kick it back out to Henderson. So we'll see what they do here in this set. They're going to... You got Perrier guarding Dorian. Inside, Toppin with a bucket.
So beautiful coaching, by the way. I saw the players that developed. We're not gonna let you stand there and double team our guy from the weak side. So basically you're gonna have to play, the guard's gonna have to come in and flash. And as he flashed, it brought the other defender away. I won't say flash, but as he came on the cut, he brought the other defender away. So eventually they got their man-to-man out there, wanted to in their possession.
So the three-point play did not connect there. Because Toppin couldn't finish it, but the foul there was charged to Thomas. Drive in, and that's an and one. Kyle Givens with a strong move to the bucket, and he draws a foul. That foul is going to be charged, I believe, to number 12, Kingston Willis, the 5'10 freshman, his first. But a nice way to counter that and one on the other end. Of course, they didn't complete it. Let's see if he completes the and one. They'll take the lead here. Gibbons, good. So Carter leads now again, 30-29. They're going to pick up full court here. This will be interesting. Changing defensive strategies, Corey.
It's a good move.
Faith Family.
Let's not go as expected.
Toppin, 3. Oh, if he makes that one, man, he's got the guards. Gibbons pulls it down, looks to push. Going inside to Thomas. Travel. Yeah, he's trying to do too much with it. Great defense there by Jaden Toppin. Henderson pulls across the press. Willis drives, lob. Nice catch from Ooster, and Dorian cleans it up. So the miss from Goosters. It's like almost like a pass to Dorian. So Faith Family now up 1. And this is why everyone wanted to see this game, Corey.
Yeah,
nice steal by Goosters. He's on a break. Goosters, 2-hand flush. Why not? And Henderson jumps around it and throws it up to Goosters a little bit far. And they're going to get Goosters with the foul. So foul charge to Peyton Goosters. His first.
Coach Thomas doesn't get high
No, he's very calm.
He makes adjustments. He just makes adjustments.
That's what good coaches do. You get to this level, most coaches in there are really good coaches. Talent can get you only so far.
The defensive intensity's raised up a little bit. And now you got to make those adjustments down the stretch. But good job. Let's get a push off.
Givens, a little long, and Dorian pulls the rebound. He's looking for some help, and he finds Jazz Henderson. They push it up. They get it inside to Toppin. Toppin, left hand, good. Jaden Toppin. And it's going to force Dallas Carter to take a timeout. As Toppin's got 12 points. And it's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Faith Family on a 6-0 run. They're up 35-30 right here on NETsn. Back here on NETsn as we'll see what Coach Love has coming out of timeout. Says Cowboys now trail by 5 here halfway through the third quarter.
It's a possession game. If it's a possession game, it favors Faith Family. They have, I don't want to say they have the better individual players, but Cowboys shrink by numbers.
3 up, good, big shot. For Devin Lewis there.
As I say that, he makes a three-pointer.
Yeah.
But like I said, if it's a possession game, I feel like Faith Family has the advantage in the possession game, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's why they play the game. 4 minutes to go here in the third. 2-point game. Inside the top, and he's just being mugged. And they're going to get somebody.
He got 4 guys on him.
Yeah.
But they're making the adjustment. They're making the adjustments by moving the guards around, and that's one of the things as well that adding on the island earlier.
Foul was charged to number 41, Jahalen Perry, his third. So if the foul's going to go on anybody, that's probably who you want it to go on.
Yeah.
So outside of Dorian.
Yeah, he's doing too much.
And he's got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Looking inside, Toppin's posting up. See if Henderson goes there. Nope, they'll reverse it. He's working hard down there to get that post game. Guys gonna go pick and roll with him. Williams, oh nice look. Goosters avoids the block.
Good pass.
Toppin, good. Nice offensive rebound by Jaden Toppin.
Good setup. Good shot.
Jumper, Lewis, I'm sorry, off the mark. Lewis, another 3. Off the mark again. Toppin pulls it down, and Henderson looks to run.
Let's see what Henderson does here in this possession.
He's on the lob. Oh, rejected. Cole Williams out of nowhere.
That was a nice block.
And Givens moves up the floor. Givens off the mark. Home team fought for it. Carter finishes. That's Perry.
Oh, my God. That was a nice block.
Man.
First of all,
steal by Givens. He goes all the way in, scores it over Goosters, and we got a tie game, 37 apiece. Corey, Where's Uncle Mo?
The length of the
He's sitting in the end zone, I think.
The length of the guards, man. They're playing the game. It's a game of spurts.
See, they're going to try to go inside to Dorian. They do. And they got a foul called on the floor. So they switch it up. Nice coaching job by Coach Thomas. Go inside to Dorian. They're going to draw a foul. And we'll see who they call it. That's going to be 4 on Perry. So he'll sit. We'll bring Thomas and it's like Bell back in the game for Dallas Carter.
Give Givens a lot of credit. That seniors came out and played hard. Got a steal, a couple of buckets. The block was the most impressive thing.
Whew. That was Cole Williams coming out of nowhere. Going down inside the Toppin. Back out to Henderson. And Thomas is doing a good job of not letting him get what he wants. He's forcing him to post up a little bit higher out. So it makes his shot attempt harder if he does catch it. 149. Back inside, Toppin. Left hand, left side, draws the foul on Thomas.
No matter what, they were content with getting the basketball inside the Toppin.
Yeah. And why wouldn't you at this point?
And look at the clock.
Yeah.
Minute 45. I don't care. They're going to take as much time as they want. But they're going to get the ball in the Toppin no matter what.
So Thomas picks up the foul, his second, 4th team foul of the half. And it's going to send Toppin to the line for 2. First free throw, in and out. Free throws is going to be huge in this one for sure.
Absolutely.
The intensity in this building right now is great. Texas high school basketball at its best. And Faith Family takes a 1-point lead with that 1-for-2 effort from Toppin.
It's too bad these two can't play for the state title.
Yeah, well, this is a state title. Yeah. For us too, this is it for the regular basketball season. So kind of a pretty good way to end the season here in Commerce for us.
Good shot.
Lewis. A little long. Dorian pulls down the rebound. Just too tall. Toppin. Kick out. Williams. 3. Bang! Big shot for Isaac Williams. It's a 41-37 lead. Corner. 3 blocked by Toppin into the bleachers. Goodness.
SWAT team again. SWAT team captain. But once again, listen. No disrespect.
His 3rd block of the day.
No disrespect. Isaac Williams came in and he shot the ball tremendously well today.
Yeah.
He's got some times we broke the defense down. Came in, got a mid-range jump shot. But like I said, the guards are going to have to play for Faith Family. They're going to get this win today.
Givens drives, floater off the mark. Rebound fought for. Dorian picks it up. Big man hustle. Great job.
Great hustle.
So that's Williams. Toppin. Strong move with the left hand. He finishes. Wow. Jaden Toppin. He's taking over this quarter. Push it down to Bell. Bell up. Dorian rejects. Looks up.
Good hustle.
Goes up the lob to Williams. What a pass from Boosters.
Oh, wow.
Holy mackerel.
Oh, wow.
And the bucket is good with a foul. With 28.3. An 8-0 run for Faith Family, Corey.
I think Williams just came in the game, and he's played.
He's an impact player, Corey.
He came in for Dorian early, and then he's in for the freshman right now, Kenson Willis, and his minutes have been
16 minutes is important.
You know, at this point, he's got 8 points already. At this point,
yeah,
he's played great.
8 points, 16 minutes. It's a pretty good ratio. Here we go. So it's a 9-point lead for Faith Family. Big possession here. And guess who's been quiet? Perrier's been quiet. Yeah. He needs to get going for Carter to get back in this.
Well, they didn't have to have him early. They just made runs.
So here we go. They're going to take the last shot. Under 5. It's Williams. Williams. Fade away. They call a foul.
Is it a shooting foul or just a regular foul?
Let's see. Foul is charged. They're saying 2 shots, so we'll see who they call the foul on.
I thought that was on the floor.
I thought
that was on the floor.
See what they do here. He's lining up at the free throw line.
I was definitely on the floor.
They're going to put .2 back on the clock. And I didn't see who they gave the foul to yet. Let's see if they do. It just says on the team right now. They haven't officially given
I think they let him know.
Oh, there it goes. It's going to be on Goosters for Faith Family. His second. Third team foul. So with .2, basically this is going to be the end of the quarter. So you can't do anything but tip it in at this point. So big free throws here for Cole Williams, the 6'5 junior. Every point matters at this point. Oh, they're going to put .5 now back on. So they could get a shot off a heave.
I mean, I see what they did, but the foul was still on the floor.
Yeah,
They gave him 2 shots.
And 2 for 2 at the line for Cole Williams. So we'll see if that comes into play later. Heave at the horn, deflected. And that's going to do it here for the third. So, after 3 here in the regional final, 4A Region 2 in Commerce, Faith Family has taken a 46-39 lead over Dallas Carter. Be right back here on NETsn for the fourth. We're back here in Commerce. Fourth quarter, Dallas Carter gets possession as they trail by 7 here.
Big time possession.
What do you want to see for Dallas Carter to get back in this fourth quarter, Corey?
More Purier, if you don't have to have him, but, get the ball going. And here he goes with the ball, first time getting touch.
Go inside to Thomas. Dorian blocks it. Cole Williams and Dorian picks up the rebound. Dorian's been a difference in the second half.
Yeah.
It's just his presence out there on the floor, really.
You got to give it to him.
Toppin, double team, fights through it. Oh, and he scores it! What a strong move by Toppin.
That was a strong move.
Woo. It's a man's move.
He ran into a cardboard wall and just went right through it. Good hands.
Williams.
Very good hands. Good shot.
Pull up jumper off the mark. Thomas collects. Couldn't finish again. And Toppin.
By Thomas. Nope.
Henderson looks to run. And they get a timeout?
Yeah.
And they did. Let's see if it's a 30 or a full.
He bailed out his point guard there.
Coach gets a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 6:59 left here in the game. It's a 9-point lead for Faith Family. You're here on NETsn. Back here on NETsn. 6:59 to go in this one. And Faith Family has possession. 9-point lead for them. They've been feeding Toppin. He's leading the way with 19. See if they go to him again. He's trying to get position. That's knocked down.
Trying to push him out the way a little bit.
And kick it back out. Henderson double teamed on Carter. Henderson gets out of it. Williams with it. Corner. Toppin in the lane. Good. Nice ball movement by Faith Family out of that trap, Corey.
So we've seen this before yesterday against Sulphur Springs. They got the possession. They got the lead. They don't even speed up the
nice job by Givens.
Givens again.
Givens leading the way here with 12 points. Floater, Henderson, oh, no good, and Givens with a rebound. Gets it over to Perrier, he brings it up the floor with 6 minutes to go. Perrier, nice move, spin, and travel. You know what happened, Corey? It was almost to pull the chair out from under him. He was using that when he spun, and Faith Family moved out of the way, and he lost.
The defender got lost.
And it actually helped Faith Family that the defender got lost. It worked out. So 6 minutes to go here. Williams. Dorian. Throws a monster slam down. Nice look from Williams to Dorian.
Knees high. Knees high.
Lewis floater. Good. And they answer right back. Lewis picks up Henderson full court. So Faith Family going to try to see if they're going to get the look they want. Coach Thomas has got them, and you're right, this is kind of where they were yesterday.
Yep.
He's going to get the look he wants. Oh, nice floater from Henderson. Henderson does a great job.
He's just calm. He's never too high, never too low.
And a block, and Cole Williams will go to the line.
That's 50-50.
I think the reason why they called a block, I actually agree with this call. I'm going to write this one down. I agree with him. He was off to the side. Williams kind of slid his body over towards the lane. He wasn't squared up with him. That's why they got
I'm going to go with your charge analysis. Because I don't know anything about taking charges. I'm going to go with your charge analysis.
Trust me, Corey. I am head of the class of Sweeney School of Flops. I am the professor.
Exactly. You're the Dumbledore of house.
And that was definitely a block. I don't know. Keith didn't like that analogy.
I don't know. The Dumbledore. I don't know.
Perrier, three, big shot, good! A needed three for Dallas Carter.
It's a big shot.
And a timeout called by Carter.
Go back to Perrier.
Yep. Perrier and Givens have been the lead horses today. Carter takes a timeout. It's a full. We'll take it with him. 5:12 left here. They cut it to 8 right here on NETsn. We're back here on NETsn. 5:12 left here in the game. Carter's on a little bit of a scoring run here. They've made three of their last 3 field goals, so starting to shoot the ball well. They need it right now to cut
it. That was a big shot by Perrier.
Yeah.
Of course, they're going to ramp up the pressure here with the press.
So here we go. Inbound to start the count early. Dorian trying to get it in. Rolls it up to Willis. Cross half court. He got Willis in. So they've got Goosters taking a breather right now.
They've got 3 of their guards in. The ball handlers in, should I say.
Toppin's one-on-one there. I got a lot to give him.
That's not what they want to look at. They want to run time off the clock at this point.
Yeah, they're not ready to go. And their coach, again, we talked about yesterday, Coach Thomas has them coached up where he wants a certain thing they're going to go with it.
So I'm going to go with a hot topic.
Okay.
35-second shot clock.
You going back to the shot clock again, aren't you?
35-second shot clock. It benefits the Eagles at this point. And if you're Carter, it does not going to allow you to. We're not going to allow you to dribble the ball for a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got 35 seconds.
Well, the next foul is going to be for Carter anyway, is going to be a free throws for a family. Henderson all the way in. He's fouled. Right in the head there. Nice job by Henderson. He'll earn a trip to the line. With 4:28 left here.
I know Henderson doesn't get a lot of credit in the stat sheet. 6 points, 3 assists, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover by a point guard. That's enough said.
Yeah.
Floor general. Gotten his points when he's needed his points. Doesn't turn the ball over. Gets the team in the offense. Gets the team in the defense. Doesn't foul.
And makes free throws. Henderson makes the first. That foul was charged to Devin Lewis of Carter. That is his second. 2 for 2 at the line for Henderson.
Now, if you're Carter, you have to score quick.
Here we go. Givens controlling the offense. Perrier off the screen. Looking for some help.
Defense.
They cut him off, but that was what they wanted. Perrier off the screen again. A forced 3 short. And Toppin pulls down the rebound. Henderson looks up. Skip pass. Toppin grabs it. Willis, open 3. Short. I don't think that's what Coach Thomas wanted there. He wanted He wanted to set it back up and work it.
I want to control the possession of the game. I do not want to give Carter opportunities to score. If we can give them 1 shot every minute, I'm fine. We win the game.
Perrier fade away over Toppin. Oh, what a move. It's a next level move, Corey. Perrier's got 12, full court pressure. Fade family gets it across. Gets it inside. That's going to be no call. And Dorian lays it in. Perrier tried to flop that one. You got to sell a little bit better than that.
Yeah. The best thing I like about Henderson, I'm watching Henderson's game. He's directing traffic even as he passes the basketball.
Givens. Tough drive. Ooh, almost finishes.
Even as he's passing the ball through the trap and through the press, he's still directing traffic.
Mm-hmm. So that foul is charged to number 12 for Fade Family. That is Kingston Willis. His second. Big free throws here for Givens. He makes the first.
Givens is one of the lone seniors on this team, on this Carter basketball team.
Free throw, good. 2 for 2 for Givens. You got Devin Lewis, also a senior. Another one contributor for Carter. So an 8-point game. Fade Family content to get what they want here. Carter's going to try to force a...
They got to get a foul.
Yep, and they do.
Going to be a long 2 minutes and 49 seconds.
Yeah, it will be. So foul charge to number 12 of Carter, Kyle Givens. His second, 8th team foul for Carter. So a 1-on-1 here for Henderson, who's been pretty much perfect at the line that I've seen. He hasn't missed tonight. He was 8 for 8 yesterday. So it's who you want at the line if you're Coach Thomas. Well, as I say that, the announcer jinx. And he misses. There we go. Carter, big possession for Carter, Corey. Oh, rejected by Dorian. Return to sender. And Carter will keep the ball.
A technical foul?
I'm not sure what happened. I thought it was just a block.
I called a tech.
What I'm not sure if he must have said something. I didn't see any actions besides getting the block. That's a big play right there.
Very big play.
So now you've got Devin Lewis at the line for Carter. The 2 shots, first one's good, and they're going to get the ball. So huge play there.
They were going to get the ball anyway, but then again, you still get the basketball.
Yeah, you get to shoot the free throws and keep the ball. So 2 for 2 at the line for Lewis. A 6-point game with 2:37 left.
Could be a 5-point swing.
Here we go. And I said that possession was huge a while ago. This one's even bigger. I've got a chance here to. What's going on here?
Timeout.
Full timeout. And I guess Coach Love is thinking the same thing. It's big right here. Actually, no, it's Coach Thomas that called it full timeout. Okay, so 2:37 left, full timeout. We'll take it with him. Stay here on NETsn as Faith Family leads 58-52. Be right back. .237 left here in Commerce. Carter hit 4 of the last 5 from the field. Down 6. They got a chance right here, Corey. So here, Coach Love, are you going to Peria here?
I'm going to a quick shot. If I go to get to Peria, I can. I would, but like I said, I'm going my senior right now. I'm going to Givens at this point. Everything's ranked through Peria Givens. Givens has been the hot man today.
So Givens, ball at top of the key, 2:30 left. Gets it to Lewis.
They try to set up a flare screen.
Lewis drives, floater off the mark, and rebound by Gustus.
They tried that flare screen. It didn't work very well.
And Gusters, the big rebound, and if they looking up, Gusters into the lane, finishes.
That's a big shot.
Peyton Gusters extends the lead to 8 with 2 minutes to go. Carter, no good. Dorian pulls the rebound down, and he's fouled by Thomas.
It's hard to keep your composure when it's a physical game out there. I know the technical foul referee said, of course, he did say something, and technical foul, like we suspected, ref confirmed it to us. But, now he's got to come in, and if you're a kid, hey, if you keep watching this, you get out a technical foul. And the crucial part of the game, how do you get back in coach's good graces?
Make free throws.
Make 2 free throws.
So, with 2:01 left, Dorian at the line for a 1-and-1 here.
And he's played well the second half.
Well, yeah, he's made an impact. He's been in just everywhere. He's got 11 rebounds.
Yeah.
So, looking for a double-double. If he's able to put these in, he's got 8 points. First free throw, good. Second one, 2 for 2. That's a double-double for Dorian. And only 19 minutes so far. Deep 3 from Givens. Ooh, off the mark, Dorian, another rebound.
Got a double-double on the night.
There we go, Carter's going to trap. Gets it over Dorian. And Faith Family, they're looking to foul, not Henderson. They don't want to foul him.
Right.
And if Thomas is going to foul on Dorian. They're trying to foul Goosters. But
didn't have possession of the basketball.
Yeah,
so
is that? Yeah, gotta say, is that a off the ball foul?
Yeah, maybe a tech.
I don't know what the high school rule is there.
Yeah, but just kind of the wear and tear of the game. I want to say it's funny how it happened. How we came to this particular part of the game. Carter came out, they were on fire. Everything that Carter did, Faith Family counteracted. They didn't make their adjustments until the second half. But I said before, their guards had to play big. They had to make shots. They had to compensate for what Toppin wasn't giving them at first. It still ended the game with 21 points. But the majority of his points came in the second half.
2 misses there for Dorian. Carter needs something quickly. Williams floater good. And a timeout quickly there for Coach Love. And they're going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:27 left. Stay with us. Faith Family leads by 8 right here on NETsn. Back here on NETsn with 1:27 left. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching today. If you're watching on NFHS or TextN Live, make sure you go to our YouTube channel, subscribe. YouTube.com/NETsn Live. It's the top left corner. Like our content and subscribe for more action of high school sports. And they give a foul. That's going to be on Lewis on Isaac Williams. So Williams will go to the line.
Isaac Williams played great this game. Like I said, he's got 8 points. 8 points today with 3 assists, 2 personal fouls. No, it's Henderson, I'm sorry.
He's got 5 assists.
He got 5 assists, 8 points, 5 assists. Most of those came out of the press. But nonetheless,
free throw, no good.
I jinxed him. Since he played well, but
he struggled at the line today. He's 1 for 4 at the line. So
that was a good foul.
Free throw, that one goes in, so a 1 for 2 there, and they get it in to Williams. Cole Williams brings it up the floor. Perrier tries to drive, loses the ball. Looking for a cutter. Rejected by Dorian. Bell somehow keeps it on, he throws it away. Oh, that's a big turnover right there.
A big block
from Bell. And Dorian's a tough presence inside. I mean, they definitely missed him in that first half. And they're going to give a foul there on Henderson. Not probably who Coach Love really wanted to foul.
Either way it goes, it doesn't matter. But the mannerisms of Faith Family, they just know how to win basketball games. They don't turn the ball over. They handle the pressure. They communicate. Coach Thomas is never too high, he's never too low. And the team responds to everything that happens in the game. And then, of course, the ultimate thing is they make adjustments. The adjustments in the game, especially the second half, the guards touch the basketball. The more effective the guards were, the more it opened up top and the score in the paint. That's exactly what happened in the game.
Henderson misses, 1 for 2 at the line, 10-point game, under a minute to go. Carter needs something quickly. Williams, jumper, good. Timeout, 30-second for Coach Love. We'll stay here with 53.9 to go. But this has been a great season for NETsn hoops. Shout out to everybody that's been involved. We got me, Corey, and Keith here. Vince has helped some this season.
Yeah, good old Vince.
We got Kyle and Jeremy and Kyle's dad. Shout out to Mr. Owens.
Yeah.
Did some camera for us in the playoffs.
All hands on deck.
I miss anybody?
I don't know. No.
That's it. We appreciate everyone tuning in. Again, go subscribe and like our videos. We very much appreciate it. That's how you can help us out. So follow us on Twitter so you know what we're going to be up to. NETsn_live with 53.9 to go. Faith family looking to inbound here. It's Dorian with the inbound. Gets it over to Toppin, and Toppin draws the foul.
Did he get tackled? Henderson got tackled there. He just kind of collapsed. I don't want to say collapse, not a good word to say. He fell.
So with 52.7 to go, the lead is 8. And Jaden Toppin at the line, where he's been 1 for 3 tonight with 21 points. First free throw, no good. So, second free throw for Toppin, and 1 for 2. Some point Carter's got to hit a 3, I think. Let's see if Lewis double teamed up. Perrier. There's a shot. 3-pointer up. Off the mark and rebound Dorian, and he's wrapped up by Bell.
They needed that miss for that to happen, but they're on by 9 points, 37 points. 37 seconds left in the basketball game. You know, another trip to Austin right now for Family Faith.
It's looking right at, staring right in the face.
Yeah, they've gotten it together. By far the best basketball team in this tournament.
So Dorian at the line for now 2 free throws. First one good. So the 6'10 junior and the Faith chants are ringing out here from the student section.
They got the husky bellies out there.
You got bellies painted and everything. 2 for 2 at the line for Dorian. And the lead is now 11.
Got the body paints and everything else.
Bell, 3, good. And Carter takes their final timeout on that 3 by Reese Bell. Well, they're trying to stay in this game.
Right.
They're just running out of time.
That may be the most animated I've seen Coach Thomas. He ran out there trying to he ran out there, but like I said, I can see that's one of those things you want to get animated about. But at the same time, he's played a very good basketball game. He said no 3-pointers.
Yeah.
And that was one thing you
chase him off the line.
Chase him off the line. But if you close out hard and not jump to him, you know, you don't want to just be able to fall down, but you're 6'10". You know, you close out with your hands high.
You got to shoot a really high arcing shot.
You want to run him off the line.
So inbounds comes to Dorian, and a hard foul there by Bell. It's going to go send Willis to the line. Kingston Willis, the 5'10 freshman guard. And Bell's going to pick up his 4th.
Kingston Willis has made 3 3-pointers today.
I think 2 free throws here is going to make it really hard. And there's one of them. It's 3 possession now. One more would make it 4 possession. I just think that will probably seal it off for Faith Family Corey. So let's see what happens. Willis at the line. Second one, good. 10-point game. And Carter needs a miracle at this point. Under 30 seconds to go. Drive. Nice finish by Givens. And, of course, the clock doesn't stop now. They're going to go foul Toppin in the far corner. And Jaden Toppin with 15.8 will go to the line. Faith Family up 8.
Just think about this yesterday. It was 58 to 30, 58 to 47. They beat Silver Springs. And, of course, I don't say the game was out of line. The game was out of hand, but the game was really close. Late in the basketball game. But the biggest differences in that game and this game were the guard play. Henderson had 9 points today. Kingston Willis had 11. And Isaac Williams had 9. That's 29 points came from the 3 key guards of the basketball game. And they only played 6 guys total.
So 2 for 2 at the line. Carter goes up, 3 up, and in and out for Lewis. And rebound collected by Goosters, and he is immediately fouled with 6.9 to go.
Right.
So shout out to Dallas Carter. a great effort today. Just come up a little short. Faith Family has too much, and they'll be making a trip to San Antonio once again. Your final score here: Faith Family 71, Dallas Carter 61. Corey, thoughts on this one?
A controlled game, controlled effort, and Faith Family did exactly what I thought they were going to do: weather the storm and play good basketball, play possession basketball. You know, Dallas Carter's got the bodies, but Faith Family's got the players. They've got the individual players, but shout out to Coach Thomas. The adjustment that he made in the second half was a big part of the game. That adjustment was phenomenal. We got to figure out a way that our guards are playing well. Let's not go away from that, but let's still incorporate our key player in the game, and they did just that. So there's nothing against anything else that they played, but Dallas Carter, they're going to be a tough team to beat even next year. A lot of their key players are back from next year's game too. So we'll see exactly what happens from there. But like I said, Faith Family, they're locked to win state if nothing else happens.
Yeah. Let's go over some final stats here. We'll start with the losing team tonight, Dallas Carter. Leading the way for Carter tonight was Kyle Givens with 16 points. He also had 5 rebounds. So guard was able to get the ball a lot of times. Corey pushes up the floor and start the break. Next up, Devin Lewis with 13. Chance Peary had 12. Cole Williams with 10. Daniel Thomas with 5. Reese Bell with 3. And Jalen Perry with 2. That leads Carter with 61. They shot 37% from the field, 92% at the free throw line for Carter. I mean, that was impressive. 13 for 14 for the game. 6 for 18 from downtown, 33%. So, I mean, I don't think there's anything that Carter necessarily did. They played a good game. It's just Faith Family just had a little more than they could handle tonight.
So I do want to go here, and this does resonate a lot. So I always say rebounding is a key part of the game. Rebounding team was Faith Family. They had 29 rebounds. They had 23 defensive rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds. And then, of course, Carter had 13 second chance points. And then Faith Family had 8 second chance points. But the points in the paint, 34 to 18. So they got their higher percentage shots, and they got their shots that they wanted in the paint. And that was a difference maker in the game. But like I said, typically the team that rebounds the basketball the best or the most wins the basketball game. And so Dorian he had a double-double. He had 12 points, 13 rebounds.
Yep. Leading the way for Faith Family was Jaden Toppin with 24 points and 7 boards. But again, Dorian was key. 12 points and 13 rebounds in only 21 minutes. You know, he was out of the game almost the whole first half there with the foul trouble. Yeah. And he was a difference maker in the second half. His size, they weren't getting as many second chance points. Carter got most of the second chance points in the first half when Dorian was not in there.
Isaac Williams came in and gave them great minutes. He came in and shot the ball well, and then
they kept him in the game.
They stayed in the basketball game, and they played through their guards. I don't want to say they played through their guards where they got the majority of the shots, but they played through their guards where the guards were effective, and they made shots to open up the inside as well. But like I said, it was just you just got to weather the storm and keep going. That's exactly what they did. They didn't change up their game plan all the way up, but they're committed to getting the ball to top it. And that's not going to change their game plan at all. We're going to figure out a way to get into basketball whether they like it or not, and we're going to dominate that end of the court. That's exactly what they did. And then defensively, they stepped it up. They limited their possessions. They didn't give it many offensive. They got 13 offensive rebounds, but most of those were in the first half. Second half, they didn't give them all the offensive rebounds in the second half. So there's a lot of good stuff that happened in the second half. But like I said before, Faith Family, they made the adjustments to win the basketball game, and they did.
Well, also in scoring here, we have Kingston Willis with 11 points. Jazz Henderson with 9, Isaac Williams with 9, and Peyton Goosers with 6 for the total of 71. They shot 61% from the field. It's pretty salty there, Corey. 44% from the three-point line, something they're going to have to improve. 60% from the free throw line. That could get them later. If they don't make free throws down the stretch, they had some trouble with that here at the end. It didn't cost them in this game because they were up enough points, but they missed a lot of free throws down the stretch and kept Carter in it a little longer than maybe it should have been.
Yeah.
So
the free throws are big, and they kept them in the basketball game quite a bit. But I don't think there's going to be a big deterrent, especially if you're up by 20 points.
Yeah.
I mean, last year they won a state championship.
As long as you're up by that.
I don't think it's going to be a problem.
So
they're pretty much the best team left in Class 4 at this point. These are the best two teams in Class 4. I'm not saying no disrespect to anybody else that's playing right now, but the championship is going to come through Faith Family. It will come through Faith Family or Carter. Faith Family's, they're a well-oiled machine. They know what they're doing. They know how to run. Their point guard, they play well. Point guard plays well. Their bigs play well. And this was the toughest team that they had to face to get to the state championship. Now, Sulphur Springs played well, and they had a good game plan. And I think a lot of that had to do with the home crowd being there.
Yeah, it definitely made a difference.
Definitely made a difference. And Sulphur Springs were down by 3 points with 3.5 or almost 4 minutes left in the game. And the crucial shot clock analysis that I had last night, I'm gonna keep bringing it up, by the way. But nonetheless, I mean, they held the ball. Same thing they did here. They held the basketball enough or tried to play keep away, but it didn't work all the way through. But they still had the lead, and they didn't relinquish the lead. So they know how to play basketball, and on top of that, they know how to win basketball games.
Yep.
But I said if it comes down to a possession game, it's in favor of Faith Family.
Well, as we wrap up basketball season here on NETsn, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in again. Our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NETsn Live. For all our coverage, like our videos, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter, NETsn_live. Know where we're going to be. Baseball season picking up. My man Keith Whitman here on the cameras tonight. He has baseball coverage coming up and softball as well. Kyle and Jeremy and the guys will also have some baseball, softball coverage coming up, so stay tuned. If you go subscribe to the channel, you won't miss a minute of sports on NETsn, Corey. And so, as the end of basketball season wraps up, that's a great way to end it. 2 great teams, a great game, great atmosphere, just an overall great tournament this weekend. So I'd like to give a shout out to A&M Commerce for hosting a great tournament.
Appreciate it. Didn't get my bottle of water today, but there's no disrespect.
Got nice hospitality. They hooked us up. We had great seats here for this. Hope everyone enjoyed our coverage. For everyone back at home, for Keith Whitman here to my left on cameras and scoreboard, Corey to my right, I'm Bret CM. Thanks for tuning in as our final here in Commerce.
Hoops on a Saturday.
Faith Family takes the region 71-61. They're headed to San Antonio. Thanks for watching here on NETsn. Good night, everyone.